Hello everybody, this is intro 3. Why? Well, my first intro, I said the name of someone, a girlfriend, and I thought, she probably doesn't want her name in my profile or my introduction. So I made it private, but it's 37 minutes and it's quite good, other than faux pas on that. My second video talked a lot about which I'm not allowed to talk about. So they must have some algorithms or something that can monitor, and I think I've been red flagged. But quite honestly, isn't that a red flag to you? Like, if they're stopping us from talking and communicating, like, what's next? Like, what is next? They force us, or not force us, encourage us, or take away our rights if we don't get. Notice how I'm not saying the word because I don't want to be caught up. But anyway, I have great news. I'm going to tell you a story. It's going to blow your mind. I knew this 2 years ago, but I couldn't tell. I did tell a few people, but they thought I was nuts. Anyway, this is biblical. This is back when Adam and Eve were at the apple tree or whatever, the fruit tree. And Eve took a bite of an apple or something, right? Which she wasn't supposed to do. That wasn't what she did. She had 2 babies, Cain and Abel, from 2 different fathers, Adam and a serpent. So I don't pay attention. I haven't read the Bible, honestly. But one of the brothers died. So it was a serpent bloodline child that killed the good bloodline. Since that time, since biblical time, there's been a devil bloodline going through the world. And God said, okay, to the devil, you see what you can do. And since then, in the world, there's been war after war after war, the Romans and battles and corruption and greed. It's just awful. It's just awful. But what is coming to be is that Trump and the good militaries around the globe are eradicating all evil across the world. I'm dead serious. When you hear of earthquakes, those earthquakes are made by the good guys. What they're doing is cleaning out the DUMBs, the deep underground military bases or tunnels that they're used for child trafficking, human trafficking, drug smuggling, weapons smuggling, etc., etc. Now this thing with Israel, I didn't know a thing about Israel until a few days ago. And I'm like, what's with Israel? Like, I don't even know, what do they export? What do they manufacture? What are they known for? All I know is that I guess they are a fortress. Like, you can't get in or out of Israel. Israel is very guarded. From what? What are they guarded from? Turns out they have tunnels directly to the Vatican. They have tunnels. They are the nucleus. And there's so many Jews. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good Jews and there's bad Jews. The Khazarian Jews, there's good white people, bad white people, good black people, bad black people. But for the most part, we're all good. We're all good. But the people that came from that evil bloodline, I think it's the Jews that wear their hat up and they have hair down. I've seen videos and they walk by mosques and they just spit. They don't like that stuff. Anyway, when this battle in Israel is over, I believe and hope that the EBS will come out, Emergency Broadcast System, which will shut down all media. I believe the reason that Israel is so guarded is that the Jews, not mostly good, but the bad ones, have infiltrated all of the countries, the media, the politicians, right? Most of them are Jewish. Also, did you know the Hitler? He didn't do that with the Jews. He didn't. It was fabricated. The Jews got kicked out of Scotland or Ireland or something because, like, they're terrible people. Quite honestly, like the bad Jews, not the good Jews, the bad Jews, the Khazarian Jews, the Zionist, 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 Zionist. It's just the bloodline, like, so, you know, and the thing that, and I know I've been talking about this and people get sick to their stomach. Marnie, you keep telling us that this is going to happen. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I knew when it was going to happen. But when it does, they are going to release all the technologies that they've been withholding from us. The med beds are coming. The med beds have actually been distributed around the world. So we're not going to need hospitals. We're not going to need doctors. The doctors were paid off to encourage you to do that. You know, like they say Hitler killed all those people. He didn't kill those people. Doctors and nurses did. Think about that. You know, you know yourself. You can take care of yourself. You know that. You don't need someone else telling you what you should and shouldn't do. You know what's right and wrong. For the most part, we all do, right? We're not going to, anyway, it's ridiculous. But my son was out yesterday, and I'm going to go home early and see him, but he was complaining of a bad back. And I'm like, you're too young to have a bad back. So I'm thinking, once I'm finished renovating the farm with my dad, then I'm going to start making new videos of exercises on how to, like, people that come to see me, they have neck issues, like when I come and cut their hair, neck issues, shoulder issues. Some people have hip issues, lower back, and then I'll start giving more and more exercises. But like I said, this pyramid is being dismantled. The cartels, I'll look at it and read it, okay? The medical, football. The football stadiums are in the shape of the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye that's on the dollar bill. It's crazy. Football, what did the Roman Caesar say? Entertain them with bread and a circus or something, or entertain the masses and they'll be entertained and we can do what we want. No! If you are just focused on one thing, you don't see what else is happening. Like, there's so much happening in the world right now. Okay, so government, the legal system is going to change. The legal system. We're going to go back not to admiralty law, but we're going to go back to common law, which is I won't hurt you, you don't hurt me, I won't steal from you, you don't steal from me. Pretty simple. Admiralty law is huge. It'll take a while to get that. The media is going to be just canceled out. It's going down already. Like the viewership, people don't trust what the news is saying. Entertainment. Anybody want to know that Hollywood strike that went on? That's because there's not many of them left. Most of them signed a deal with the devil. Most people have an agent, which is basically a handler, which you can and cannot do. But it's a terrible rabbit hole. Like if you want fame and fortune, sign here. You're with the devil. That's why they do these hand signals. This is the Illuminati square. They cover their eye. So this is the all-seeing eye. They do this a lot, which is 6666. They do this in pictures, speak no evil, like speak no, like you can see some of the big entertainers doing that stuff. The corporations, like they're just taking over the world. Corporations, IMF, BIS, World Economic Forum, World Health Organization. They're not elected. They're not. We don't want them as the public. They just created themselves. Oh, and Israel, let me just hop over to there. Like, I didn't know what Israel did. It didn't even come around to 1938, 1948. And there it is. They kicked out Palestine. Prior to Israel being there, it was Palestine. Palestinians have been kicked off their own land that their generations have been. Like, it is so, again, and these other Arab countries are coming in to help Palestinian and Gaza Strip. Gaza Strip is 15 miles long and 4 miles wide. It's the largest outdoor prison. People can't do, somebody was talking about a fly can't get into Israel without being detected. But they allowed Israel to get like bombarded. Like, there's something not right. And the fires in Hawaii, that's not right. The fires in California, not right. Like, there's fires all over the world. They're started by DEW, direct energy weapons, and they have these airplanes and they can shoot down, and and a fire will start. And the reason is it's a power grab, so that the locals will have to sell or leave, and then the rich people can come up and grab up all the prime land. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting. We've got the cartels, international law, the Freemasons, they're terrible. The Vatican, Jesuit order, Admiralty law, spiritual law. Oh, but basically, we're a science experiment for extraterrestrial. So we have good people, we have bad people. We have good aliens, extraterrestrials, and we have bad extraterrestrials. So right now they're watching us, and they're watching humans on Earth, and they're like, yeah, well, I don't want to go down there. They're crazy. We got to wait for them to smarten up. But and we're getting enlightened, more and more of the people around the globe are starting to go, hold it, this isn't right. What we do as like human beings, we like to love. We love each other. We try and take care of each other. But other people, it's just awful. But anyway, it's all going to come together. Be healthy. 3 days ago, my dad convinced me to give up Coca-Cola. So I came home that night after a headache, which I don't normally ever complain about because I always have caffeine in my system. So I came home and I said, Dad, I must love you because right now I don't like you. He's like, what? And then I told him what had happened. But anyway, I still haven't had a Coca-Cola. My mom is shocked. My son is shocked. A lot of people don't know about that. So now my only bad habit is smoking. But, oh well, we're all allowed of vice. Like, I don't drink, and I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore. So, but anyway, there's Satan, the Anunnaki, God's law. But you're going to find out that dinosaurs aren't real. Our history is fake. The mud floods, Tartaria. When you see a city or a town and it says founded, it's like they found it. It wasn't built. Otherwise it would say built 1947 or built 1837, right? Founded. It was built before. So some other culture, civilization built it. Like the stuff, the technologies, like Tartaria, when I see these buildings that are built, there's no way, we can't build those buildings today with the technology that we have. Like, what were they using, like, on the side of the mountains and all this stuff? Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. But anyway, everything is going to be good. It's all going to be great. And then soon, like right now, I think I've done something to my shoulder because I've been doing lots of drywall and stuff and helping my dad. So we'll do some exercises because that's good. And then hopefully YouTube won't ban me. And hopefully all my stuff comes true, because then the world is going to be glorious. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the technologies. Like, we're not going to need gas for our cars. We won't need electric cars, because we're going to have like flying vehicles. The technology is out there. Anyway, I love you all. Take care. God bless. And smile. Okay, bye.